11 o'clock on this Thursday night, June the 5th, 2014 on the Thursday night. It's time now for the Waterman District PJ Wiggins, the late night report. Thursday night, June the 5th, 2014. Good evening, everybody. Our congregation at 11 o'clock in North Massachusetts got a temperature of 52 degrees with foggy business skies. Humidity at 97%, wind speed is calm, barometer 272 inches, dew point about 51 degrees, and the visibility of 3/4 of a mile. Alright, let's take a look at our radar scope. It shows some spotty light rain showers around Madison, Connecticut, and searching out for east central Long Island and out to sea. And to the west of us, a couple of bands of rain showers in the north central and southwestern portion of New Hampshire, and from Vermont and up into upstate New York and up into southern Quebec and near Montreal, and down for east central portion of Quebec, and another bands of rain showers in the eastern portions of down eastern Maine and stretching and covering a bunch of New Brunswick and down through Nova Scotia and out to sea, and to the west are some spotty showers and storms off the North Carolina, South Carolina coastline, stretch on East Carolina, North Carolina, now South Carolina, now North Central Georgia, South Central Georgia, and southeastern portions of Georgia. And a little rain showers, South Central portions of Florida and off the seven coastal Florida off the Bahamas there. And a line of rain showers from western Wisconsin and eastern Minnesota and up in Ontario. And a line of showers and storms from north central Oklahoma and north central Arkansas down for south central portions of Missouri, and some rain showers in eastern portions of Mexico and eastern portions of Colorado, and some eastern portions of Utah, southwestern portion of Utah, and central portion of Nevada. Complementary rain showers in the northern Wyoming and up into Montana and up into Alberta and up western Saskatchewan and up eastern portion of British Columbia, some sleet and snow mixed around the southwestern portion of Alberta. Killed off Iowa. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, 66 degrees with clear skies here. Forecast discussion in New England there. Let's take a look at our satellite globe. Shows global battery clouds covering much of New York State, up in Vermont, New Hampshire, and up in Quebec, and down East Maine, and Atlantic Canada, and a batch of clouds covering much of Kentucky, Tennessee, and down for eastern Alabama, down for Georgia, down for the Carolinas, and out to sea. And then a batch of clouds from western portions of Michigan, down for Wisconsin, down for eastern Minnesota, down for Iowa. And another batch of clouds covering the northern Oklahoma, and down for Kansas, southern Nebraska, and down for eastern Colorado, down for northeastern New Mexico. And a batch of clouds covering eastern North Dakota, and up into Manitoba, and Saskatchewan. And a batch of clouds from Montana, stretching to western Alberta, and up into British Columbia here. And a batch of clouds from western Washington and north central Idaho. Alright, let's take a look at our map situation. Station cold front from New Mexico stretching out in western Texas, and a station front from Oklahoma down for Kansas, and a warm front down for Kentucky, and a cold front from North Carolina at the sea, and a warm front at the sea, at the Atlantic Sea. Cold front from northeastern British Columbia, and a 7 Alberta down for Montana and the western North Dakota, and up in the Manitoba, and a warm front up in the sea. Station front north central Ontario. High pressure in Michigan and southern Florida and eastern Washington. Low pressure in northern and southeastern portion of California, and after eastern Utah, southern Colorado, and western in Texas and Oklahoma, and northern Mississippi down into the Carolinas, and up into New Brunswick. We got a front of Miami down for New England, and then up from southern Manitoba, and after the eastern Dakotas and down to Nebraska. We got 60 degrees at temperature in Boston, it's 76 out of Washington D.C., it's 68 in Atlanta, 80 in Miami, 83 in Brownsville, 87 in Dallas, Texas, 75 in Kansas City, 70 in Chicago, 71 in Minneapolis, 64 out in Denver, 94 in Albuquerque, 82 in Salt Lake City, 53 in Great Falls, Montana, 72 in Seattle, 65 in San Francisco, and 66 in Los Angeles. Alright, let's take a look at our current conditions around the region. We got 59 degrees at temperature in Boston, it's 54 in Bedford and Beverly and Gloucester, 58 in Pittsburgh, 55 in Worcester, 57 in Sturbridge and Webster, 58 out in Milford, 54 in Norwin and Taunton, 57 in New Bedford, 57 in Falmouth, 56 in Chatham, 55 out in Provincetown, 16 in Mosby, 56 in Nantucket, 57 in Cape Cod, Maine, 55 in Boston Harbor, 59 in Block Island and Providence, 58 in West Fleet, 54 in Woonsocket, 57 in Suchi in Springfield, 61 in Amherst, 61 in Greenfield, 16 in Northampton, 57 in Pittsfield, 16 in Albany, 16 in Bennington, Vermont, 61 in Keene, New Hampshire, 55 in Jeffrey, New Hampshire, and in Concord, New Hampshire, and in Manchester, New Hampshire, 57 in Nashua, 59 in Portsmouth, 58 in New Hampshire Bay, 59 in Winslow, 61 in Hartford, 63 in Meriden and Waven, 64 in Waterbury, 65 in Danbury, 67 in Bridgeport 63 in Long Island Sound, 57 in Montauk, 66 in Islip, 71 out in New York City. Alright.
You gotta keep it real.
Forecast discussion in New England here. Heavy rains and thunderstorms expected of the plains and then traffic along the front of boundary in the next few days. A band of convective organization in the central plains Thursday morning is continuing to progress eastward across the southeastern and Tennessee Valley. This cluster of thunderstorms is moving alongside. A slow moving boundary will be focusing on providing for convection for the short-term period with an abundance of moisture in this place. Flash flood and severe weather expected for the plains and Mississippi Valley and portions of the southeastern Tennessee Valley on Thursday and well on the weekend. Down northern plains could expect showers and thunderstorms ahead of a strong cold front swooping across the region. From Thursday evening and into Saturday, scattered convection could be expected for the northern plains and portions of the northern Rocky Zone. Front quickly moves crossing the upper Great Lakes, and Friday afternoon the convective activity also falls through and spread eastward across the upper Midwest. Showers will continue well into the weekend for northeast. Strife of the surface will moving northeastward along the New England coastline towards Nova Scotia, even as low spots to Canada. Rain will wrap around the long continuing delivery of rainfall most in New England and elsewhere. The west could be expected to stay dry over the next 3 days. Alright, let's take a look at our forecast discussion in New England here, and it shows.
Tracking the investigation after the game.
Aside from a spot shower thunderstorm Friday, dry and warm weather falls this weekend. A few showers or storms will be possible at times during the next work week, but the majority of the period will be featured dry weather and seasonable temperatures. New time until 6 a.m. Friday morning. At 10:30 p.m. update. Upstream trends will single intrusion of dry air with northwest low to middle-level winds as seen per wind. The VSR AAT vertical wind profiles along with a COC Albany Sounding. Expect low clouds and fog to linger across east southeast New England for the next few hours with improvement towards morning. Am somewhat cautious who do not want the back wave complete from previous forecasters thinking on patchy fog. Rains early today have allowed for higher dew points under light winds. But am expecting that the flow shifts out of the northwest as already observed across the Connecticut Valley. Potential gusting winds as seen at Pittsfield, Massachusetts this hour. Dry air shouldn't be encouraging and result in a dissipation of fog. Do not believe fog is to be widespread, continuing patchy and likely shall begin immediately above the wet ground.